Okay, so this model is done already. So let's start the UV mapping. If you do the UV mapping properly, then you can do sculpting in ZBrush and you can do the texturing in Substance Paint. So how to make do the proper layout? That is the class I'm going to take. So let's start with this T-shirt first. So before that, I'll hide the image plane, so it's not required. And you can select everything and deselect this and put it on layer. Then finally, you have only this. So make it, name it correctly, T-shirt. So this is very easiest ways. Just I'll teach you. So right now you can see the UV are not correct. So your checkers are not correct. So how to see that? Go to the UV editor, and this checkers you should enable. Then you can see all the checkers. So things actually all the checkers should be looking square and properly distributed correctly, and should be have all should be same size. Here you can small, here big, stretch. All those things are there. So how to make this proper? That is the class, right? So for that, what we'll do, we'll use the mapping. So in the UV menus, you can see there are three types of mapping: cylindrical, planar, and spherical. So planar will work on the straight objects, and cylindrical will work on the cylindrical type objects, and spherical types. So in this case, we'll take front and back. So how to select the front? So easiest way, I'll tell you how to select. So you can go to the top view and just you can select like this. So this you can see the half is selected. Just press F. So some extra pieces are selected. So what you can do, control, you can remove the selection and just check it out whether it's selected correct or not. Okay. So anything extra selection is there. Okay. Here it is not proper. So that way we can control shift is this. So then better you hide the checker. So it will be easily clear other disturbance there. So this side you check it out. Yes, some things not selected. So make it exact half. So what is the next step? Go for the UV and planar mapping. And this is the which axis you have to choose. So which axis is the Z. So front and back you can choose the Z and side view for red and top and bottom you can go for the Y axis. So this Z axis will be correct. Okay, so just go for apply. So then your UV layout is done. So you can see here, and this is your UV layout. So immediately, what you have to do, the you have to see the checkers again how it is coming. So this front is nicely because planner works exact front, but when it comes some side area, you can see some stretch. So you can solve this. What is the tool for that? Is called unfold. So where is the tool? You can either you can go to the modify and unfold last one. You can see. So there's the tool. So then you see it is done. So all those things are solved. So rest of things how to select again you need not select there. You can go to the UV editor and select the rest of the faces. So you can go to the select the face and select like this. Then you can go to again UV and planner already ZXS is selected. Then again you have to go to the modify unfold. This is must. So you can see it is twisted, no issues, just use correct it. Then finally you have to both you select the rest things you have to bring inside the E1 V1. This inside this quadrant. So what is the tool for that? Modify and layout. So both are sitting inside and check it up. All checkers are correct. So now the next questions I want to make some extra seam. So for the stitching, I want to make the some seam. So before that, just look at here. I want to adjust all those things. This is not correct. Offsets frontly is correct. So here, what I'll do, just symmetrical on, control shift. You can just make same offset. So I'm going to have some stitching, all those things in Substance Paint. So if you have seam here, and then one stitching will come automatically. So you need not to work much. So how to do that? So you can use like this, double click, you can remove not required the symmetrical. Okay, fine. So now double click, you can see the total seam is selected right now, right? So uh so right now one seam is done. So how to make one seam? So there is option is called in cut. You have to cut it so it will become another seam. So now you can see this one border has come, right? So this is done. So then next, you have to do the hand part. You have to do stitching here also. Fine, double click. So before that, you make the proper offset. So then stitching will correctly sit on this. Okay. So what I'll do for this. So again, you can go for the symmetrical. So all those things you do should do correctly. Control shift. You can make it From the border, you should make correct offset. So these are the very important when you go for texturing. All those things should be taken care. Use control shift so it will not damage. Hold control shift, then move. So there will be no damage. You can see directly it moves and somewhere it will go. Okay. So hold control shift, then it will maintain that. So there is no issues right now. So I think we should go for a little further. Then you can maintain the offset. So this is the our stitching border will come. So these are the very important things while doing the texture. So I'll show you how it is useful in substance paint. If you do here itself, so the topology plays a very important role. So now it is done. So both side is selected, you can see, or you can symmetrical off. Sorry, you can let it be on, no problem. So double click. Now you can see both sides selected, and you have to. You can see the selection is here also. You can go for cut again, right? So now another seam is done. Now you can see here. So another thick border line. You can see this is another cut is there. Same thing you have to do for the arm area. That is double click here, and I think here I think your mirror is correct or not. I'm not sure. Okay, this is fine. I think this is one step is going. No, it's fine. Okay, okay. So you should go this one. Select. Okay, fine. So this is your stitching area. One more will come. Again, you go for mark cut. You can cut it. So that you can get the another thicker line. Okay. So this is another seam. So okay. So like that, if you want to have stitching bottom part, same thing. Double click and here already you have seam. So you'll have stitching. No problem. Here already you have seam. No problem. So now bottom part also you have to make cut. Okay. So you can cut it. So finally all the seams are done. So uh, So all the seams are done. Okay, so you can see nicely the all seams are seen. Right? You can see the white line. You can see these are called seams. So using cut, you can do all the seams. So now this is ready for substance paint. So next video, I'll show you how to take this one to substance paint and do the texturing. So for that, you can export this alone. So you can go for export selection and you can select you can name a t-shirt your own OPJ format is fine. So you should select the OPJ. So you'll have a lot of format. You can select the OPJ, then export selection. Just I'm overwriting. So this is done. So next video we'll see open the substance paint how to work on that. We'll see. So thank you.